Hello friends, Heidi Hovan, veteran homeschooler of 11 years, and I have a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old. We've been homeschooling the whole time my son has been alive, pretty much. And I wanted to come on. First of all, I am really glad you're here. Welcome to my channel. I teach about encouragement, having the right attitude about your homeschool, looking at what you really need to be doing and being about, and then helping that come into practice. And then what do you do with all the rest of the stuff? I'm really glad you're here. Welcome. So the first thing I want to say today is that we really need to know why we're homeschooling. And whether or not you have been homeschooling for a long time, or if this is your first semester, if you just started homeschooling during the pandemic, it would be a really good time, once again, to revisit the question of why are you homeschooling? In other words, what do you want for your kids at the end of their time at home? When they graduate from high school, let's say that they're with you that whole time, that you find that sweet spot and you decide that you really love being with your kids. I know it sounds hard to believe, but hang with me, okay? Dream a little bit. What is your end goal? What do you envision that time to be like? What would you like your kids to say about your homeschool? I want you to take a few minutes after this video to go write that down. It's going to be really important. And, avoid the, kind of pat answers that what my family calls Sunday school answers. Really, really dig deep. Were you getting away from a bad situation? Were you looking to create something? Were you looking to do something a little bit different? Was there some, maybe extracurricular activity which caused you to think maybe homeschooling is better for your family? What were you embarking on when you decided to homeschool? And if that's changed from now, then from now, what do you want to accomplish with your homeschool? What we're going to do is begin with the end in mind, which is a Stephen Covey principle. We're going to work backwards in determining what kind of homeschool you should have now to accomplish your end result that you would like when your kids are 18. I know for us, it was incredibly helpful for me to go through and think about that. What did I really want for my kids? And I'm going to share my answer, but my answer may not be the same as yours. I want you to be sure and think, and don't give me something that you think I want to hear. This is for you and your spouse to come up with. This is for you to pray about and be sure and write down exactly what you think. For us, it was to create people who could think, people who loved God, people who enjoyed learning, and people who were articulate and well-read. And that has defined our homeschool. So I'm going to stop there because I don't want to get too ahead of things. I want you to take some time to think about, what would you like to create? What would you like, if this is a blank slate and you're going to do an art project, what would you like the end result to be? Okay, so as you work on that, keep that in mind. I'll be back in the weeks to come with more messages. Be sure, if you liked this content, be sure and share, and subscribe to this video channel so that you know when I post and you know what is coming next. So thank you so much for sharing with others, and take that little bit of time before you navigate away to any other video. Be sure you sit down with your journal and potentially with your Bible, pray a little bit, and then write down the 3 or maybe 4 things that come to mind that you would like for your kids when they graduate. All right, let's begin with the end in mind. Glad you tuned in, and be sure and share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.